told his recollected his boyhood days. One Swamiji of one month had visited his house, and looking at that boy, somehow he got attracted, and the Swamiji told his father, "ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾನೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಠಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನ್ನ ಮರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ" ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಸ್ವಾಮಿಗಳು, I would like to take him to Mata. Then the immediate response from the father was, "ಗುರುಗಳೇ, ಇವನು ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಜಾಣ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇವನು ಬೇಡ, ಇವನು ತಮ್ಮ ಒಬ್ಬ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಹೇಳು ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ ದಡ್ಡ, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಠಕ್ಕೆ ಮರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ." So the Hiranmat recollected this incident of his childhood days, boyhood days, and he said, "I narrowly missed to be a Swamiji from my time." Anyhow, I have visited this country and so many European other countries too. This is the first time that I had a very unique experience when I traveled to San Francisco, when I took the Air India flight, a direct flight from Bangalore to San Francisco. Earlier I used to come via Mumbai. So now there is a direct flight from Bangalore to San Francisco, 16 hours, 16 and a half hours. 16 hours and 30 minutes flight, direct flight. So I had ample time to relax and also think, and I had my own undisturbed time, which very hard for me to find in the midst of so many responsibilities of running hundreds of education institutions. Nearly 50,000 students are studying in our schools and colleges. You can imagine what a big responsibility I have back at home. So, to make use of my time, I went on using my mobile notes, I started just making some notes. And it turned out to be a good article. Last week, I don't know how many of you know, I've been writing a column in the popular Kannada newspaper, Vijay Karnataka. Since 2008, I've been regularly writing weekly. Earlier I used to write weekly column, now it's a fortnightly column because I couldn't even find much time to write. So last week, though I wrote in English, almost I finished writing the article in English, but I couldn't write fast in Kannada in mobile. So after landing here, then while flying to Hawaii, another 5 hours, and again so much time. So I started writing in Kannada using my laptop. It's not the exact translation of English article, more or less same. The article which I wrote in Kannada, it appeared last week. Banangaladinda Nimma Manadangalake. That is the title of my article. In English I have written, "The longest high jump of Air India." Can you imagine this? Longest high jump. So this is what I wrote about the plane. The Air India flight took off the airstrip, roaring into the skies, bidding farewell to Bangalore, and headed towards San Francisco. There were several announcements and demonstrations made by the air hostess inside the cabin for the safety of the passengers. But as usual, Nobody was attentive to her words, like the naughty boys in a classroom not listening to their teacher. They were all busy with their mobiles in hands and totally engrossed in their own world. The elite passengers sitting in the business class were all confined to their cabin. No one could see a fellow passenger sitting next to him or her. The cabin in which we were all sitting, they were looking like incubators of newly born babies. You know incubators.
Yeah.
There may be doctors here, right? So all these cabins, they look to me like incubators of newly born babies. The nurses take very well care of such babies, right? In the same way, the air hostesses, they were taking very much care of these passengers in the cabin. With due respect. One air hostess came nearer to me and politely asked me, "What would you like to drink, Swamiji?" It's a very common question the air hostess asked, right? On the tray she carried, there were 2 glasses. One was buttermilk and another was orange juice. In earlier flights, I never found buttermilk. I found only orange juice and the other one is apple juice, right? I was a little hesitant to drink apple juice because it was looking like alcohol. People intense, if they sitting next to me, if they think, oh, this Swamiji is so what would be the reputation, right? It looks like alcohol, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I preferred, luckily this time it was buttermilk and orange juice. So I preferred buttermilk and took it. You know, for buttermilk, there is a special word for buttermilk. Do you know it? It's called Shivadana. You know it? No? Buttermilk is called Shivadana in Kannada. Why it is called Shivadana? You don't know. But what I felt, it is certainly a boon for those who have acidity problem.